good afternoon, good evening, and wherever you are in the globe. I hope you're having a great day, everybody. Today is Wednesday, and it's now 8:03 a.m. my time, Pacific time. And we are here. I'm back here for the 90 days Think and Grow Rich challenge. And for the whole 90 days, we are discussing the book by Napoleon Hill, Think and Grow Rich. And I'm almost done with my 90 days. It's week 10 with the topic of persistence. And we are on our day 66 out of the 90 days. So before I forget, let me just remove that because I always forget that. And so I start again with the question. Do you think persistence is something people are born with? Do you believe that or no? So I used to think that some people were naturally more determined than others, but I've learned that persistence is much like a muscle. The more we use it, the stronger it becomes. Kind of like just when you want your muscle to be strong and you exercise, you have to exercise daily, even 10 minutes a day, 15 minutes a day. And I'm telling that to myself because for the past several days, oh no, not the past several days, the past several years, I've never exercised. And now I am suffering from all the back pain, sciatica, and all that. But anyway, I'm not here to talk about my pain, but Napoleon Hill teaches that persistence is developed through daily habits, just kind of like exercise, right? It's not built by one giant act of courage. It's built through small decisions repeated consistently. And there you go again with the consistent term, consistency. I've experienced this firsthand, like I said, when and not only with the exercise, but when I first started doing live videos, I wasn't confident at all. If you're following me, you remember my very first live video when I started this online business was about an hour because I keep on blabbing nonstop about the business and then branch out and then about the business branch out, and it took 1 hour. I don't even know. I'm sure people won't last watching me for that hour, but anyway, um those were my very first go live. And then with consistency and practice, I think I have improved even a little, right? So even now there are still some days that I feel nervous. Some days I wonder if I am improving, but each time I showed up, like today, every day, I became a little more comfortable and more confident. Those small acts of consistency gradually build confidence. The same is true for any goal, right? Whether you're learning a new skill, improving your health, like mine, I'm trying to improve my health, is strengthening your faith, or building a business. Persistence grows one day at a time. Persistence grows one day at a time. And today's challenge is simple. Choose one positive habit you can commit to for the next 7 days. It doesn't have to be something big. Maybe read 10 minutes or listen to podcasts for just 10 minutes. Me, I don't like reading. I want to preserve my already broken eye, so I do audiobooks or podcasts, listen to them, or watch videos of podcasts, or just few minutes a day, right? Or take a short walk. I have done that. I started doing that because I'm trying to solve my pain, and I started taking a walk on the elliptical, at least our elliptical 15 minutes, or and then at lunchtime take a 10-minute walk around the house, inside the house, because it's so hot outside. Or practice a skill, encourage someone. So the goal is to prove to yourself that you can remain consistent. So like me, I try to be consistent. There are times for this the 90 days think and grow rich challenge. And as I said, before I forget, the 90 days, why is it 90 days? Is because it was studied that habit takes 90 days to, or it takes, well, let me rephrase that. It takes 90 days to create a habit, to build a habit, if create or build. Yeah. So it takes 90 days based on studies. So this is the challenge, 90 days. And I show up every day. I know there are moments, there are days that I missed, but then I try to catch up. But most of the time, most of the time, mostly I am consistently in attendance of this 90 days Think and Grow Rich challenge, and it became a habit. And so the goal is to prove to yourself that you can remain consistent. Again, choose one positive habit you can commit to for the next 7 days. It doesn't have to be something big. Read or listen to podcasts, 10 minutes, take short walks, practice new skill, encourage someone new. And the goal is to prove to yourself that you can remain consistent. Remember, persistence is not about perfection. It's about continuing. So that's my 2 cents for today. Thank you so much for joining me. And tomorrow we will discover why discipline. Well, it turned out I'm not quite awake. I need my coffee. So tomorrow we will discover why discipline and consistency often matter more than motivation. So discipline and consistency matter more than motivation. And if today's message encouraged you, please like, follow, and share so more people can join us for this 90 Days Think and Grow Rich Challenge, which is almost to the end, my friends. Pat myself in the back, pat yourself in the back. And if you're interested in personal growth, entrepreneurship, and learning digital business skills through our free educational webinar and workshops, feel free to send me a message. I'd be so happy to share more information. And remember this thought often associated with Napoleon Hill: whatever the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve. Again, thank you for joining me. Have a wonderful day. God bless. And I'll see you tomorrow for day 67. We are almost done. Yay. And let me just okay, so God bless everyone. And it's midweek on all for all those that are working Monday to Friday like me. So God bless us all. Bye. See you tomorrow.